Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. Is there anything more frustrating in a fight than a premature stoppage? I mean, there can't be many things, especially when it's in the first round. And this is what we got when Virgil Ortiz Jr. stopped Fredrick Lawson in, I think it was 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 32, 33 seconds, something like that. Look, Tony Weeks was the guy who pulled this one off, and he was the one that stopped Barroso against Rowley. Well, this is his second very, very bad decision in, what is it, a year? It was a terrible, terrible decision. I mean, what can you say about the fight? I mean, Virgil landed a right hand, a jab, and it clipped Lawson behind the ear, discombobulated him slightly. He did a little shudder, and then sort of went back to the ropes. Virgil knew he'd hurt him, moved in, did land, he fired a bunch of punches, big salvos, but Lawson had a very high guard. None of them were really chinning him. I mean, I think there was a punch to the body, which was quite accurate, but Lawson was just covering up and doing what a fighter does, which is, I'm going to ride out the storm. We didn't get a chance to ride out the storm because in steps Weeks and stops the fight. I mean, it was ridiculous, really. And Ortiz himself barely celebrated. It was like, oh, okay, I've won, have I? Oh, thanks very much. But this wasn't a fight. This wasn't really a fight. And look, I mean, everyone expected Ortiz to win. Lawson had previously had 3 defeats on his record. All 3 were by stoppage. I mean, 30 wins, and he's from Ghana, 22 KOs, 34 years old. This was his big chance to come to America and, tear up a few trees. Previously, he was stopped by Charles Hatley in 10. That was back in 2021. But I thought he might take Ortiz a few rounds. Ortiz, of course, has a 100% KO record now, 20 wins, 20 KOs, no draws, no defeats. And he's only 25. And afterwards, they spoke about him fighting Tim Tszyu. De La Hoya was there. He said, Virgil will go to Australia. Virgil was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go to Australia. So he's at 154 now, looking for a title shot. But if you're going to warm up for Tim Tszyu, I mean, this was his first fight, Virgil, since 2022, August 2022. I wouldn't go over there yet. I wouldn't go and fight Tim Tszyu yet. I wouldn't invite him over to America to fight yet. You need a couple of 10-rounders at 154 just to settle into the division. Tim Tszyu's very capable. Virgil's only 25, so he's got time on his hands. And he's a good fighter. You know what I mean? But Fredrick Lawson, I got a feel for the guy. To come all that way from Ghana. I don't know, is he based in America? He might be, I suppose. But, it was a non-event, really. Non-event, thanks to Tony Weeks. Very poor decision. He used to be a good ref, but no, he's had some bad decisions recently, hasn't he? Which is worse, this one or the Rolly Romero one? Both as bad as each other, I think. Probably this is worse, I think, looking at it, thinking about it. Anyway, that's all she wrote. Not much to say about this fight. Ortiz moves to 20-0, looking for that super welterweight title shot, but needs a couple of 10-rounders. Settle into the weight. No hurry, you're 25. As for poor old Fredrick Lawson, I don't know if he's based in America. He might be. But he's probably sick to death of boxing with stuff like that. That's enough to take the wind out of his sails. Because it's not like Ahara Davis, who just got flat out chinned by Ismael Barroso and has no argument. This guy's got every possible argument in the book, Anyway, what did you think? Leave your comments below. It's a BS stoppage. I'm sure you'll agree. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the like button. Thanks a lot. And catch you later. Bye for now.